Yep. Hello, YouTube. The drawing before us today is the drawing of development of prism. This is the figure below shows a truncated prism. Draw the elevation and plan, and B, the development of the prism using JZ as same. So let's look at the diagram again. This is the diagram given to us. We're told there's a prism, so look at what we can do with this. JZ as same. Expected to draw this prism given all the parameters right here. This is the elevation. We're expected to draw the plan on just below the XY plane, so we can quickly do that. To do that, let's erect projection planes from each of the points, looking from the top down, the top down, from the top down. We would have this. Another thing we want to do is to know what the dimension of this square prism is going to be. I'm assuming it's a square prism. All right. To do that, we can quickly get a circle, put it up here. To give us the diameter that the prism covers. No, in mine is not large. Oh. So with this circle, we can quickly draw what the plan of the prism look like. So let's drop this here, somewhere here. And let's have the diameter of the circle drawn right here in the middle. Okay, so with this we can actually draw a square now. Square will have all sides equal. It's more like enclosing a square in a circle. So we can do away with this. It was just to help us draw the square of a triangular prism. So we can do that. This can be corrected. We know where we're supposed to start from. Yep, so here we go. Yeah, so this is going to be the plan of the prism. I'm going to label them, label the sides, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, I have the plan labeled already. So the next thing to do now is to draw the development of the truncated prism. Now we are going to start sectioning, cutting the prism from JZ. So to do that, we would have to know the length with which we're going to draw our development and know what it will look like. So to do that, let's extend the base here, the section point here, J, the highest section point here, 54. All right, there's another prominent point here, middle. I think it would be nice for us to label all those points too as well. But let's do this first. Label the parts, and then we'll come back trimming every other part that is not necessary in this drawing. So we can do this. Take this off, and it's overly long outside of the drawing area. Let's take this off. And we take this. The reason why we're including this part is because it's truncated, right? So this whole top, like this way, is not going to make any effect. Truncated, all right? That part is thrown away. The only part that is viable is this cutting plane here, from this cutting plane down to this particular point. So we're going to deal with what we have there. That will be it. So let's label and then come back to drawing our development. Okay, I have my prism labeled already. I used alphabet at the top, okay, from the cutting plane, where the cutting plane actually cut the prism. alphabets A, B, C, and then back to D. It's interesting to note that the alphabets actually correspond with the lettering as well. A, 1, and then we have 2 and 4 corresponding to BD, right? I have 3 corresponding to C here. So I used prime to label the base. The base is going to take the same number as what we have here on the plan, okay? But prime because it's appearing in the front view, and A prime too because it's appearing in the front view. If I had wanted to label the plan too, I would have A on the inside here, I would have B here on the inside, C here, and then D here. But that would be too much lettering. Let's just have this here, keep it simple, and develop what we have in front of us. So what's next? What's next now is to take the true length of the base, and the true length can be found on the plan here. All right, this is what we're looking at directly from the top. So this line is the true length of the line. So I'm going to take that measurement and then extend that measurement into 4 equal parts. So I have 28 point, okay, to be sure it's actually correct. Okay, good. 28.9 is what I have. So I'm going to take 28.9 and I'll set it on this line. What I'm doing is that I'm opening this base JZ on this particular line. Okay, so I'm going to have 28. So you can pick a compass, start from Z. That's where it's going to happen with the same radius that you have measured, 28.9. Got an arc here, and then I'll extend this arc to the various 4 equal parts, 2, 3, and then I have 4. Okay, good. That means I'm starting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to 1. So this is not needed. I'll take this off. Unneeded. All right, so we have this here, correct? So I have this here. So we're going to make do with what we have here, and that'll be it. So what to do is to draw straight lines to meet this particular line here. X particle. So draw straight lines here to meet here, here to meet here, here to meet here, and then here to meet here. So line is going to stop here, right? Outline is going to stop right here. So it would be nice for me to trim all of this off so that we have some clean lines here and know exactly what we're doing. Plus labeling all the spots so we know exactly that we know for a fact that what we're doing is expanding, or rather opening up this particular prism in this manner. So I have my plan labeled already. So this is labeling. I zoom in a bit. Yeah. Starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to 1. The idea is that if you open from here, you would travel to 2, and then to 3, and then to 4. 4 is just behind 2, and then you're coming back to 1. That is what we have just done here with this expansion. So this is how you develop given problem, especially when it comes to raising cylinders and all of that. So let's move ahead. Let's trim this and have some clean spots around here. Okay, so we have this boundary given already. So what's next? The next thing to do is to trace all the points that we have. But remember, we're starting from JZ, so it's going to be from A to 2. 2 corresponds here, so we have 2 addressing this point. Okay, so we move into 2. From 2, we have 3. 3 is up here. And from 3, we are going to 4. 4 is still with the same address. And from 4, we're going back to 1. So it's pretty much going to be a straight line. So this is what we're going to have. If we complete this outline, we're going to have this right here. Okay, this is what we're going to have as our development. So this is the development of the given problem here. Let's go back and check if we've done justice to it. The figure below shows a truncated square prism. Draw the elevation and plan. We've done that. Development of the prism using JZ as seam. So I think we've done that already. So I'm just going to do this. Label our development. Right. Our development. By the way, the method used in developing anything that has straight lines, such as a prism, such as cylinder, is called the straight line method, right? Prism and cylinders are developed using the same method, the straight line method. But a cone and a pyramid are developed using what is called the radial method. These are questions that can come up in objective, so pay attention to what I'm saying as well as what you're actually learning to draw. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. I'm going to post this work that I've done in the description below. You would see the PDF version of it so you can practice on your own. Thank you.